So here we are ready to take our practical exam. Do not freak out. I'm here to tell you exactly what you need to do. You're gonna put a black smock on. If you don't have a smock, it's not a California mandatory. In Arizona it is, you have to have a black smock on. However, if you don't have a black smock, then you can wear all white, which is the esthetician look. Okay, you're going to walk in with your trash bag and your kit. This is exactly how I walked into my practical, just like this. They say, Laura Santa Cruz, here you go to your station, you're gonna get a number, and you're going to put your kit down, okay? You're gonna put your kit down on the ground, and you're going to put your trash bag in the small space that they have given you. Now your kit has to go directly underneath your table. It's a very small space that they give you. So your trash bag is going to go on the right of the table. It's okay if it's there. Nothing can be seen around your area, but the trash bag, that's a given. It's going to be on the side of your table because your table is very, very small. So you're going to wait and you're going to listen for the proctor's instructions. So once the proctor has read the instructions, you may begin setup. So the first thing you're going to do is, in this test, the number one importance is sanitation. So you're going to go into your kit, which is right underneath your table, unclamp it. You're going to pull the second trash bag that you have out because it's in your way in your kit. So you're going to put it right next to the trash. This is your soiled linens bag. You're going to assemble it right there so it's ready for you to use. Then you're going to go back into your kit and pull out the bag that has your barbicide as well as your hand sanitizer. You're going to pull out your barbicide. You're going to pull out your paper towel. And you're going to pull out your hand sanitizer. The bag, put it off to the side for just 1 second. Put your hand sanitizer to the edge of the table here, closest to you. And you're going to spray your table with barbicide just like this. This is showcasing that you are cleaning your area and that you are ready for your client and you are ready to perform all the steps needed to pass your state board. Once you are done with that, you're going to put your barbicide right next to your hand sanitizer and put it just like this. Sanitize your hands and you're ready to pull your mannequin out because your station is cleaned. You're going to take the donut that was put inside of your trash bag as well as your client just right here. You're going to section her right there, just ready for the service. You're going to sanitize your hands. Anytime that you can get a second to sanitize your hands, just sanitize your hands. I'm not even joking. This is all they're looking for. It's just before you're going to touch your head, she is sanitizing her hands. She is being clean. Okay, I sanitize my hands. I'm taking the bag here with the paper towel and I'm throwing it in the trash. After I've sanitized my hands again, I step back, I go right into my kit one more time and I pull out my blood spill kit, which needs to be right on the left corner of my table, and my draping bag. In my draping bag, I'm going to go into it, pull it out like so, throw the plastic bag into my trash can, sanitize my hands, just like so, and then I'm going to take one of the towels that is prepped with a bobby pin right here so that it doesn't move. I'm going to take it, it's folded just like so. I'm going to fold it in half, take it underneath, and get a little bit of slack over on the side of the neck here so that it's not so hard. You know, it's not such a fat bobby pin here, it's just a skinny bobby pin like that. Just want to make sure that it's going to catch, that it's going to hold it right through. And that is it. The point of this is that we're making our neck a little bit fatter here, and it's not supposed to touch we're not supposed to see the skin right here on the neck, just in case any product falls on. We want to keep it nice and clean. But one of the main points of this thickness is to keep the cape from sliding off. So we're going to put the cape on just like so. And we're going to Velcro it over to the back. And I know it lays just like this perfectly. Your table is just about this length here. But we're going to fold it in to make it look neater. You know, we don't want to look too sloppy. We want to show our proctor that we're nice and clean and we're nice and organized. Okay, so there's the bottom half of our drape. We have a second towel right here. And we're going to open it up. And we're going to catch it just like this. Come underneath. This is all still a part of our draping. We have a second bobby pin that it was prepped with. Put it in just like that. Take our drape. And we don't want to move our mannequins around too crazy. The most you can keep it on this little donut here, the better. Position your mannequin back. If anything shifts, just fix it. You'll be fine. Nothing is crazy. We see here that the bandana is a little bit close to the eyes. We want to shove it back just like that, okay? We want a little bit of space so that we can work with our mannequin like so. And this is the proper draping and the proper sanitation. We are ready to complete our service. So after your client is all set and everything has been sanitized, reach into your kit one more time. And something that's going to sit on your table the entire time is going to be your disinfected Tupperware, as well as your to be disinfected Tupperware over on your left. You step back and you get ready for hair removal of the eyebrows. Once they have said to you, you may begin setup, reach into your kit and pull out the bag that says hair removal of the eyebrows. Don't forget to put the clasp back onto your kit. They want to make sure that kit is closed. You're going to take everything inside of the hair removal of the eyebrows. You're going to put it onto your table like so. Take the bag that it is in, throw it away inside of the trash. You don't want that. Once you have reached into the trash, hand sanitize, and you're ready. Even though you're about to put gloves on, you still have to hand sanitize. They just want to see that you're sanitizing whenever you can sanitize, honestly. It's all about cleanliness, and as long as you're being clean, you're going to be okay. We're going to have your post wax, your antiseptic, and your soft wax. Take everything out of the small bag that's going to come in contact with the skin. Put it on top of the bag, just like so. You're ready for hair removal of the eyebrows. Take your antiseptic, take one cotton square, spray it over your trash like so. Just spray one time, that's it, okay? Take it, close it up. Do not leave it open, you will fill. Touch your client first, softly. Rub the antiseptic on the eyebrow where you're going to be tweezing, because the first step is tweezing of the eyebrows, not waxing of the eyebrows. So once you have sanitized or antiseptic here on the eyebrow, you're going to throw it in the trash, sanitize your hands, because we've made contact with the trash, and you're going to go into your disinfected container right here, because that's where your tweezers are. Close it up. And you're going to hold the skin taut. I know, it's a mannequin, it's so weird. Just pretend you're holding the skin taut. Take it and pull at a diagonal, just like that. Pull straight out. Pretend like this is an actual client. You would not pull the hair straight upwards this way. You don't want to give your client ingrowns. You're going to pull out, out, out. Even though it seems cheesy and it's just a piece of plastic laying here, just pretend. Pretend that it's real. That's what they want to see. Once you are done with the tweezers, you're going to go into your soiled implements. throw it in there. It's been contaminated. You don't want anything else. You're going to hand sanitize. Sanitize your hands just like that. Take a cotton swab and take antiseptic again. Hold it over your trash, spray, close, and clean your client because you want to close the pore, right? You want to make sure that it's nice and clean after. Throw the cotton into your trash. Sanitize your hands again because we just threw something inside of the trash. Step back, and that's it for tweezing of the eyebrows. The second part of hair removal of the eyebrows is going to be the wax portion of it. So you're going to take your antiseptic, spray it over your trash, close it up again, clean your mannequin. Now, for the wax portion of it, you don't just clean and then you put the wax on it. No, you clean, throw it in the trash, sanitize your hands, take another dry piece, okay, another dry cotton, and you're going to dab the excess. Because we are going to put wax on top of her eyebrow, we want to make sure that it's not wet. Okay, so we're going to wipe the excess moisture off of her eyebrow. So the first thing that we're going to do, because that's the first thing you would do regardless with a client when you're waxing them, is you're going to test the wax. So we're going to take just a little bit, close it every single time, and we're going to rub it inside, because that's where we would test the wax initially. It would be inside of your wrist, just right here. The wax is ready to go. Throw that applicator inside of the trash. Pick up a new applicator. Open the wax. And one of the main things, don't forget to close the wax. One of the main things that they look for with this step is that you're going along the entire length of the eyebrow. So her eyebrow starts right here, and we're going to bring it all the way down. Okay? If it's a little bit rigid, if it's a little bit, you know, out of shape, then you just wipe it down. But make sure that it's along the entire length of the eyebrow. Take the applicator, throw it in the trash, take one of the strips, put it alongside the eyebrow, rub it down at least twice. You want to show that you are keeping the skin taut, and you pull and you put pressure on it just like so. Okay? Throw that applicator in the trash, sanitize your hands. Take the last cotton round that you had. We had about 4 or 5 in our pack, yes. Take the antiseptic, spray it over the trash, close the antiseptic, and then clean your eyebrow up. Throw that cotton square into the trash, sanitize your hands, and then take the post wax, shake it down to make sure all the product is down to the bottom of the bottle. You don't have to work extra hard. And you just spray it down just like that. That is a little bit too much. I think I got a little bit excited. Make sure that you close the bottle before you put it down. Take a fingertip, touch your mannequin or your client, and rub it down just like so. The proctor just wants to see that you're putting a soft post-wax afterwards, post-epilation, so that your patient or your client or your mannequin is not irritated afterwards. And those are the proper steps to take. So once you are done with the wax portion, you are not going to need post-wax anymore. You are not going to need simulated wax anymore. You're not going to need a strip. You're not going to need this bag. Anything that you do not need, you're going to take and you're going to throw it in the trash. I don't need my gloves anymore. Let's take those off. Throw those in the trash. Antiseptic, I will need. We have lotion here. We're just going to wipe it off, sanitize our hands, and step back, and you are done with the wax portion of your practical. So we're done with hair removal of the eyebrow. We step back, and we're ready for massaging of the face. You're going to take your massaging of the face bag, which is this medium-sized bag right here. You're going to take everything out of your bag, just like so. take the bag that your products were in, put them in the trash, sanitize your hands, just like so. And then any extras that you're going to use, like your cotton rounds, you're going to put on top of your Ziploc bag, just like so. Then you're going to take your massage cream, push it down, open it, and spread just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Close it back up, take it, and then massage your client just like so. They want to see effleurage, so let's do 3 to the side, 3 to the right, take it up, and then down to the temple. When you're ready for the next movement, which is tapotement or whatever you want, I'm going to do tapotement. We'll do some tapotement on the chin, under the nose, up above, down to the temple, and we're going to do that 3 times, okay? Then we're going to end at the temple. Petrissage, we're going to go and perform the petrissage on our client just like so. Now this is just so that your examiner can see you do it. Once you're done with this, you end at the temple like so. Take your 2 cotton squares that you had in your bag, take some water, and go over your trash bag. Spray some water onto it, and then we're going to take all of the product off, okay? Just like that. We're going to take the same cotton squares, we're going to take some toner, put it over our trash, spray it a couple times, close it right back up, dab it together, and take some toner onto your client's skin, because we're done with our massage. End it at the temple. Throw your cotton squares away. You will no longer need your massage cream, so we're going to throw that in the trash. Toner, we'll leave it onto the side, because toner, we need a little bit of it, yes. Water, we always need some water, so we're going to take that. We're done. Sanitize your hands and step back. So at this point, you would begin setup for the mask portion of your practical. You reach into your bin, make sure you close it after you're done. Pull out the mask portion of your test. It's going to be a large bag with a smaller bag inside. You're going to have your moisturizer. You're going to have your brush, which you put on top of your small plastic bag here for sanitation purposes, and your mask. You take the large bag, crumple it up, throw it in your trash. You have touched your trash, so you sanitize your hands. At this point, you realize you're doing your mask, so you're going to go into your disinfected, which holds your ramekin for the mask portion. You're going to take your mask, open it up, take your cotton rounds or cotton squares and your spatula. Bring your spatula over to your mask product and bring it out, just like that. Afterwards, you're done with this, you're going to throw it inside of your trash, and then you're going to be ready to perform the mask portion onto your client. So you're going to take your brush and you're going to bring it down. Make sure that you don't get any onto your client's eyes or their mouth. That's what they're looking for. Just want to make sure that everything is around it and you're not going to irritate anything sensitive on your client. And as you can see, I just put a little bit of product in it. You don't need a lot, but the proctor just wants to see that there's actual product on your client's skin. You have to actually make your proctor think that this is an actual client. So here you go. You're done. Your mask is set. you're going to take your implements right here and you're going to take them to your soiled. Remember, we pulled them out of our disinfected. We're putting it in our soiled items just like so, okay? Then we're going to sanitize our hands. And then here are our squares. We're going to take a couple squares right here, grab our water, spray it over, put it down. And before you're going to touch your client, make sure you put your palms on their chest, just like so, just so they know that you're coming to them. And take the product off. Now this is one of the steps that I like to include a lot of cotton squares, just in case I can't take all this product off. Your proctor's looking to see that you have all the product off completely. So I like to have a lot of backup. And this is one of the main reasons why I left my water on the table, is just in case I can't take all the product off, then I have a little bit of backup. So I took as much as I can off with these cotton squares. I'm going to throw them in the trash. And I'm going to take my hand sanitizer and sanitize my hands. And I have one cotton square left. I probably should have prepared for a little bit more, but I didn't. Okay, so you just have to do what you can with what you got. Okay, just get whatever excess you have off. This is going to help. And I'm going to take my toner and spray it over my trash, close it back up, and then tone my client. Once you're done with that, take your cotton round and your plastic bag, throw it in the trash. Sanitize your hands, pick up your moisturizer, take a little bit out. You don't want it to touch your palm there. Close it up, take it, and apply it to your client. Okay, for the sake of the fact that you're about to do the makeup portion of it, you want to blend it as much as you can. So don't put too much moisturizer on your hand to put onto your mannequin / client, because you don't want, too much gloppiness. So okay, so at this point, anything that is on your table that is not going to be needed, you are going to discard of if you didn't do so in the step before. So toner, I'm not going to need that anymore. I'm done with the facial portion of it. I'm going to throw it in the trash. Moisturizer, I've already moisturized the skin. I'm not going to need that anymore. I'm going to throw it in the trash, okay? I'm going to sanitize my hands, and then I'm going to take out the last bag of our practical examination. I'm going to take my makeup bag out, put the clasp back on. Here's my makeup bag. I'm going to take everything out, okay? Everything comes out. You could dump it out on the table like this. I'm going to take this plastic bag that everything was in, throw it in the trash, sanitize my hands, and I'm going to take my drape off of my mannequin just like that. And do you remember the soiled linens bag? This is what the soiled linens bag goes into. I'm going to open the bag that has my head drape in it. I'm going to throw it into the trash, sanitize my hands. So you can take your client's head like so, just to get this head drape on them. This is for the makeup portion of it. I like to see that you have a makeup head drape. This is your makeup head drape. Then we have our palette with our foundation. After our foundation, we're going to use some powder. After the powder, we're going to use some blush. After that, we'll use some eyeshadow. Our lip color. Now when we get to our lip color, we're going to move to the second bag that was in our makeup, inside of our makeup bag, and we're going to lay it on top of the plastic. And we're going to go into our lip color, take one of the spatulas, scrape out and set it right on top of the lip circle, just like that. To showcase that our lip liner and eyeliner are cleaned and sanitized, we're going to take our sharpener and we're going to sharpen it into our trash. Sharpen the lip liner over our trash. So we have set everything up for the makeup portion of it. Your palette is set, your makeup is set. That is exactly why I put everything into these small containers, because in the test they say that you can scrape off of your makeup palette, but realistically if you do that during your test, it's going to be such a mess. So prematurely scrape into these little containers. I bought these from the dollar store. They are all labeled lip color, eyeshadow, blush, powder. You know, you don't need to scrape during your test. That's going to hold you back. It's going to make a huge mess and it's just going to look very unclean. So here we go. Your client is absolutely ready. And the first thing you're going to do is take your sponge and you're going to dab it inside of your foundation. And you're going to put it down. Okay. Now most girls, what you can do is walk around your table and do it from the front side. I could walk around this way, but I have Eric right here with the camera and I can't walk inside of him. So I'm just going to do it this way. But just show the proctor that you have actually dipped into your product right here. Because if you pretend to dip into your product, they're going to know. They're going to be like, no, you fail. So instead, just dip in and move everything along just like that, okay? The next step is you're going to take another sponge and you're going to dip it into your powder just like so. Because after your foundation, you want to have your foundation set with the powder, yes? So you're going to take the eyeshadow brush and you're going to dip it into the eyeshadow. And you're going to go over the eyeshadow. It doesn't have to be perfect. The thing that they are looking for is that you are double bracing. So a pinky next to the cheek, just like so, with the over the eyebrows. As long as I'm holding close to it and I'm not moving around like so, you're going to be okay. Throw it in the trash. Okay, here we go. The blush. Take your blush brush, dip it into the palette, shake it off. Dip it in again. After you're done with that, this is something that you could reuse. So you're going to throw it inside of your soiled implements, just like so. Close it up, sanitize your hands. Okay, this is the part where a lot of girls like to step in front of the table because it's a little bit difficult, but I'm going to do it anyway. Then your proctor should already know that you have sharpened them if they are already sitting on your table with the backs on them. So you're going to take it and you're going to brace your client pinky this way. And honestly, it doesn't have to be perfect. They just have to see that you are bracing so that if your client was to move, that you would be prepared. Then you're going to throw it into trash. Then you're going to take your lipstick portion that you have taken right here. And you're going to brace with your pinky. And you're going to apply. You're going to take that, throw it into your trash, sanitize your hands, why not? One more time. You're going to take your eyeliner, you close it up, throw it into your trash. There's one more thing, and it is the mascara. What you're supposed to do is take the wand out, set it off to the side, you can hold it. Then hold the other wand, dip it in, and then brace onto your client. and get up in there. Throw it away in the trash. Close it up. You're completely done with your client. So you're going to take everything, grab it, everything is done. Throw it away in the trash. Sanitize your hands. So after you have finished everything with your practical, your mannequin is laying right here. That's all you have to do. Just wait for instructions, step back. Once your mannequin or client has been examined, then you are ready to go. They will say, okay, you can pack your stuff up and get out of here. Then you wait for your results. But I'm telling you right now, if you do everything step by step, just how I told you, you are going to pass, no problems asked. Don't stress out about it. I'm telling you, you're gonna be okay. It's so much fun to do it because it is a challenge. And just don't look at anybody next to you. You got this yourself. You have everything what it takes. You are amazing. If you want to ask any further questions, please leave your comments below and I will answer as much as I possibly can because I want to help you. And I don't want you to freak out because you have no reason to freak out. You're going to do this and you're going to be perfect at it.